Okay, quick tip for whenever you catch yourself in a mental pattern that you know is probably destructive or is the start to a downward spiral of thoughts. Create a physical cue for yourself. So some people, like when you get really stressed out, they will snap their hair tie on their wrist or a rubber band on their wrist. I like to do snapping. So for example, like the other day I was making coffee and my mind started to go down, starting to think these thoughts that I knew would go somewhere way further. I'm like, snap out of it. Like, what are you even doing? You know what you're doing mentally. You know what's about to happen. And this is like kind of a very dramatized version of it, but we do this all the time because we think primarily the same thoughts every day. So when you're really getting a hold of your thought patterns, and especially when you start to see some of your shadows and where you like understanding how the thoughts lead to other thoughts, it's really important to snap yourself out of it. So for me, this really helps because it's like taking me out of the mental pattern that sometimes can just be so subconscious and unconscious. We aren't even aware of what we're doing, but snapping yourself brings you back to the present moment. And it's like, what am I thinking? And for me, I always go to the question, do I want to manifest this? Like my energy, where I put my thoughts will manifest. So do I want to manifest that? And I do this actually in conversations with people all the time where I'm like, wait, I'm not even going to go there, or I'm not even going to talk about this because I don't want to further solidify it in the universe. I don't want to actually manifest this, so we're not going to go there. So do this with yourself, with your thoughts, and think about it as like part of your manifestation power. I'm not allowing myself to go down rabbit holes that I know aren't good for me, that I know are just going to stress me out. They're not going to cause any actual benefit. And a lot of this is just such a mental pattern that we're used to, and we have to stop ourselves. And this is how we learn to really train our mind. As you do this over time, your brain will automatically realize like, oh, I'm not going to waste my time going down that route because she's going to stop me. So it's not worth the energy. Like your brain will start to actually adjust to this. I'm sure there's some like fancy scientific knowledge I could give you, but I would be making it up because I don't do all that. But this is what's worked for me. And we always are finding new, different little like subtle ways that our that our ego and our subconscious is trying to keep us safe or trying to sabotage us in different ways. And sometimes those are the same thing. So anyways, physical cue, create something for yourself that will support you in taking you out of that unconscious moment and making it conscious so that you can really start to train your mind to work in a different way.